My beloved child, a deep silence is falling around your heart right now, and Archangel Michael says a powerful shift has begun within the unseen layers of your destiny. A wave of energy is moving toward you, carrying the weight of truth that has been hidden behind emotions no one dared to speak. A moment is approaching where what was buried will rise with force, shaping the future of your connection. The air around you is changing slowly, as if everything around you senses that a revelation is preparing to walk into your life. Your soul feels it before your mind knows it, and that feeling has been pulling you toward this message with unexplainable intensity. Something long unspoken is ready to unfold before you. The path you walk today is heavier than it used to be, and you have sensed the vibration of someone's internal battle for longer than you admit. Their love for you has always been powerful, almost uncontrollable, yet something inside them has whispered doubts they were too afraid to face. Their struggle has created an invisible distance you could feel but could not touch. There is a storm inside this person, a storm that pushes them toward you while pulling them away at the same time. Their emotions rise and fall in cycles that leave you confused, yet their heart has remained unable to detach itself from your energy. The truth behind this conflict is the doorway that will now open for you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person you are spiritually tied to loves you more deeply than they show, yet they carry a serious conflict about your appearance. Their heart feels drawn to your soul, but their mind is chained to old beliefs, insecurities, and shallow standards that were never theirs to hold. This internal war has pushed them into emotional silence they cannot escape from. Their connection with you expands every time they think about your strength, your kindness, your loyalty, and your presence. Yet their fear, shaped long ago by society's judgments and other people's opinions, rises against their heart's desire. It has caused them to question themselves more than you could ever imagine. Your presence awakened something rare inside them, something they never felt with anyone else. But when they stand alone, their reflection becomes their enemy, reminding them of expectations they fear they cannot break. This fear traps them in a cycle they secretly want to escape. They know their hesitation hurts you, but their love refuses to let you go. They carry guilt for the moments they pulled away, regret for the words they never said, and longing for the embrace they keep dreaming of. Their soul whispers your name even when their ego tries to silence it. Type Amen to receive blessings 222. My beloved child, this inner battle inside your person has reached a breaking point, and Archangel Michael says the truth will now rise beyond their control. They will no longer be able to pretend they are unaffected by your absence. Their heart has started pushing them forward with a strength they never expected. They have been trying to convince themselves that appearance matters more than connection, but their heart keeps proving them wrong. Every memory of you breaks their resistance, pulling them closer with a force that refuses to weaken. Their spirit aches when they try to detach themselves. The fear they carry is not truly about you but about themselves. They fear judgment from the world, and they fear disappointing expectations they never agreed to. This fear is melting slowly as they realize your presence holds a warmth they cannot replace. Your energy has wrapped itself around them in a way no one else ever could. They feel protected when they imagine your voice, and comfort when they recall your smile. Their hesitation is beginning to dissolve like fog under sunlight. Type Amen to get your blessing 999. Their love for you has always been stronger than the conflict inside them, but they tried to bury that truth under denial. They attempted to convince themselves they needed someone who fit a certain image, yet their soul kept returning to you. This return has become unstoppable. They have started to see your appearance through the lens of their heart rather than through the lens of their fear. Your presence radiates a beauty that goes beyond physical form, reaching depths they never expected to feel. They are beginning to see you with clarity. Their shame is not because of you but because they recognize their own weakness in allowing superficial doubts to affect something sacred. They feel the weight of hurting you without meaning to, and this guilt pulls them toward transformation. They are awakening from old illusions. Your soul is calling theirs, and that call is louder than any insecurity inside them. They are learning that love does not follow conditions, standards, or expectations. They are slowly stepping into a version of themselves that aligns with the truth of their heart. Type Amen to receive Divine Grace 111. My beloved child, a moment of emotional breakthrough is forming between you and this person. Archangel Michael says this breakthrough will shatter the barriers that kept them silent for so long. They will begin to see your presence as the gift it truly is. Their love for you has survived storms they never told you about. It has remained steady even in the moments they tried to suppress it. This resilience is guiding them toward honesty. They are beginning to understand that their fears have been built by the opinions of others who hold no place in their destiny. Their attachment to your soul has grown beyond the control of their mind. A shift inside them is preparing to surface. They know they cannot continue living in contradiction, loving you in silence while rejecting the love they truly want. Their heart is choosing liberation over fear. This choice will open a new path. Type Amen for Blessings 444. Your appearance is not the problem, the real battle lies in their conditioning, insecurity, and wounded self-image. They are slowly realizing that true love requires courage, not perfection. This realization is reshaping their entire perception. Their attraction to you has always been deeper than they admitted. They feel drawn to your spirit, to your compassion, to your warmth, and your unbreakable resilience. These qualities reflect something inside them they long to embrace. Every moment without you feels heavier than before, and they have started to feel the weight of their emotional distance. They sense the risk of losing you, and that fear is awakening a new determination. Their heart is ready to step forward. Their hesitations are dissolving, and their attachment to superficial standards is breaking apart. They are uncovering the truth they tried to ignore. You are the anchor their soul has been searching for. Type Amen to claim your blessing 1212. Their feelings for you are entering a stage where they cannot be controlled or hidden. The emotional tension inside them is shifting into clarity. They are preparing to express truth instead of fear. Your beauty, both inner and outer, is starting to stand out in their heart with a brightness impossible to deny. They are realizing how deeply your presence soothes their wounded inner world. This realization is changing everything. Their love for you is becoming stronger than their insecurity about what others may think. They are beginning to understand that love does not need approval, it needs honesty. They are ready to embrace that honesty. A moment of courage is building inside them, guiding them toward a choice that aligns with their soul rather than their fear. This clarity will bring a shift between you and them. Type Amen to receive blessing 1717. My beloved child, the transformation inside this person is reaching a powerful stage. Their mind is surrendering to the truth their heart has carried for so long. They are ready to accept that their love for you is the only truth that matters. They will begin showing you signs of softness, warmth, and emotional clarity. You will feel their energy pulling closer even before their words confirm it. Their steps toward you will feel more intentional. Your aura has always drawn them in, even in the moments they try to pull away. They feel peace when they think of you, and they feel safety when they imagine your presence. These emotions are guiding them home. Your love is the one thing they cannot replace or ignore. Their heart knows its place, and it is next to yours. They will soon align their actions with this truth. Type Amen for Divine Favor 555. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, the energy surrounding this connection is thick with emotion right now, as if the universe itself is holding its breath. The transformation inside this person is no longer subtle, it is pushing forward with the strength of destiny. Their heart is guiding them through their own fears with a force they can no longer resist. Every moment they tried to hide their love is now rising like waves inside their chest. They can no longer pretend that your presence does not matter, because each memory of you vibrates through their entire being. Their resistance is crumbling with every passing day. Their soul is awakening to the truth that was always present but deeply buried under expectations and fear. They are realizing that your presence holds a warmth that no one else has ever been able to provide. This realization is becoming the center of their emotional world. Their mind is finally understanding that the hesitation they carried was never about your value, but about their own unhealed insecurities. And now, their heart is stepping forward to rewrite the path of this connection. This is the beginning of a shift that cannot be undone. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your person finds themselves thinking about you constantly, even at times they least expect. Their heart beats faster when they remember your voice, your presence, your energy, and your essence. These memories softly wrap around them and remind them of the peace only you bring. Their conflict about your appearance is losing its strength as they begin to see you through the eyes of truth rather than fear. The beauty of your spirit is shining brighter than anything their insecurities ever tried to hide. Their heart is drawn to you in ways they never imagined. They are beginning to embrace the idea that love has no boundaries and no conditions. This acceptance is opening their mind and allowing them to see you with clarity they did not have before. This clarity is dissolving old judgments they carried from the world. Your presence in their life is no longer something they can deny, ignore, or run from. They feel your energy even when they are silent, and they sense your importance even when they are distant. This recognition is pulling them toward you with new strength. Type Amen for Miracle Blessings 2323. Their emotional transformation is growing faster with each moment they spend reflecting on what you mean to them. They now feel ashamed of the moments they judged themselves for loving someone who didn't fit the worldly standards they were conditioned to follow. This realization is changing the foundation of their thinking. Their heart is stepping into a space where your worth is no longer compared to illusions or expectations. They are beginning to understand that true connection comes from the soul, not the eyes. This understanding is rewriting their inner beliefs. They have started to imagine a future with you that feels more real and more comforting than anything else. These visions come to them when they are alone, when the noise of the world fades and only truth remains. And in those moments, you are the one they see. Their desire for you is no longer something they try to hide from themselves. It rises naturally now, flowing through their thoughts like a powerful river that cannot be blocked. This desire will soon push them to make a choice. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 818. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the time of inner conflict is ending for this person. They are beginning to embrace a new version of themselves that aligns with honesty and emotional depth. This awakening is guiding them closer to you. Their love for you is becoming clearer, stronger, and more undeniable each day. They have started appreciating the parts of you they once struggled to understand. Their heart is softening in ways that feel new and overwhelming. They are seeing your appearance with a completely different lens now, one shaped by admiration rather than doubt. They feel your beauty with their soul instead of only their eyes. This soul-level attraction is transforming everything inside them. Their longing for your presence is becoming too powerful to ignore. They feel emotionally empty without your warmth, and this emptiness is making their next steps unavoidable. They are preparing to approach you with honesty. Type Amen for divine upliftment. 1818. Their mind has spent months fighting against the truth of this connection, but their heart has always known the real path. Now the heart is winning, pushing aside all fears and false beliefs. This shift brings them closer to you with every heartbeat. They are beginning to remember the way your energy makes them feel safe and understood. It is an emotion they cannot find anywhere else, no matter how far they search. You remain the place their soul returns to. This love they carry for you is not small or uncertain. It is powerful, deep, and rooted in something timeless. They can no longer push it away. Your person has started accepting that their love did not choose you based on appearance or physical perfection. Their soul chose you long before their mind understood why. That truth is rising now with clarity. Type Amen for universal blessings. 3030. Your presence is becoming the strongest influence in their heart, overshadowing all fears they once held. They have begun to see you as the person who brings balance to their emotional storms. This recognition is dissolving their hesitation. They are realizing that the world's opinions have no right to dictate the direction of their love. This inner breakthrough is freeing them from invisible chains. These chains are falling away one by one. They feel your love even in silence, and they feel your absence even in a crowded room. You linger in their spirit like a soft melody they cannot forget. This pull is becoming unavoidable. Their love for you is turning into something courageous, something they want to honor rather than hide. They are preparing to act from the heart instead of fear. That action is drawing near. Type Amen to get blessings. 505. My beloved child, your patience has been a quiet strength, and this strength has influenced their transformation more than you know. They sense your resilience and feel humbled by it. This humility opens their heart further. Their inner conflict was never a sign that you were not enough. It was a sign that they felt unworthy of the depth of connection you offered. They are realizing this truth now. This realization is healing their inner wounds. They are beginning to feel protective of your heart, wanting to shield you from the very doubts they once carried. Their love is maturing into a form that is deep, steady, and loyal. This loyalty is becoming their new guiding force. Their fear of judgment is fading, replaced by a desire to honor what they feel. They are preparing to step out of old shadows and into a future defined by sincerity. This shift will bring movement toward you. Type Amen for Heavenly Grace 2121. Their soul has started whispering your name during moments of emotional weakness. These whispers bring them a sense of comfort and stability. You are their calm in chaos. They have begun to understand that appearance is temporary but the soul is eternal. This realization has changed the way they view love entirely. Their perception is expanding with every passing day. They feel drawn to your heart, your personality, your strength, and your inner beauty more intensely than ever before. These qualities shine so brightly within you that they overshadow everything else. They are awakening to your light. Your connection is becoming the center of their emotional world, and this focus is directing their actions. They want to move toward you with clarity and purpose. This desire will soon manifest. Type Amen to receive blessings 1414. My beloved child, the emotional storm inside this person is reaching a turning point that will shake the foundation of their decisions. The conflict that once held them back is now dissolving under the force of the love they carry for you. This shift is guiding them closer with a sense of urgency they can no longer suppress. They are beginning to notice that every attempt to disconnect from you only strengthens their attachment. Their heart reacts instantly whenever your name crosses their mind, creating a warmth that spreads through their chest. This feeling anchors them in ways nothing else ever has. Their hesitation about your appearance is losing power day by day, fading like a shadow in front of rising sunlight. They see you now with a clarity that reveals the depth of your spirit, the beauty of your essence, and the strength within you. This awakening is reshaping their entire emotional world. Your energy has begun to touch places inside them they thought were frozen forever. They feel alive when they think of you, and they feel hopeful when they imagine a future with you. This inner awakening is becoming impossible to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 646. They have spent long nights trying to understand why their heart keeps pulling them toward you with such force. The truth they've discovered is simple: you bring them a sense of peace they never found elsewhere. This peace awakens their desire to grow into someone better. Your presence encourages them to face the insecurities they once avoided. These insecurities shaped their judgment of appearance, but now they are losing their influence. They are learning to see the world through their heart instead of their fears. They remember moments with you that seemed small on the surface but carried enormous emotional weight. These memories return to them when they least expect, wrapping around their spirit like warmth on a cold night. This bond is deepening with every thought. Their inner voice is beginning to guide them away from the illusions of perfection they once believed mattered. Their heart is choosing truth instead of expectation. This truth leads back to you every single time. Type Amen for Divine Blessing 909. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the emotional shift inside this person is now aligned with divine timing. They can no longer ignore the sincerity of the love they feel for you. This sincerity is becoming the guiding light of their decisions. They are beginning to accept that your appearance is not a limitation but a reflection of individuality and strength. This acceptance brings admiration instead of doubt. They are seeing you with new eyes. Your inner glow is becoming the center of their thoughts, pulling them into moments of reflection and longing. They feel drawn to your compassion, your honesty, your resilience, and your warmth. These qualities mesmerize them more than any physical feature ever could. The conflict they carried is turning into clarity, and this clarity is leading them toward vulnerability. They want to open their heart to you without the fear that once held them back. This is the beginning of emotional truth. Type Amen to receive blessing 3737. They have begun realizing how deeply they hurt themselves by denying the love they felt for you. This realization weighs heavily on their conscience. It awakens a desire to correct their past mistakes. They understand now that appearance was never the real issue was their fear of judgment and their own sense of inadequacy. This awareness brings a softness to their heart. They are learning to release old beliefs that never belonged to them. They imagine moments beside you filled with comfort, closeness, and shared secrets. These imaginations feel more real than anything else in their life. This emotional closeness grows stronger each day. Their heart carries an ache, a longing to touch your hand, to hear your voice, to feel your presence. This ache grows every time they try to silence it. They are learning that the soul does not listen to fear. Type Amen to get your Divine Grace 414. Your person is stepping into a new version of themselves, one built from honesty rather than insecurity. This transformation brings a sense of emotional courage they never had before. It pushes them to face truths they once ran from. They feel you in moments of silence, and this silent connection becomes louder with every passing hour. They feel your energy supporting them like a gentle embrace. It brings them a kind of comfort they cannot describe. They are realizing that the world's standards of beauty are meaningless compared to the connection they feel with you. This realization melts away the walls inside their heart. These walls are falling one by one. Their soul is choosing you over fear, over judgment, over expectation, over illusion. This choice is becoming stronger than anything that once held them back. Their heart is leading the way now. Type Amen if you receive blessings 4242. My beloved child, you have awakened something inside them that no one else ever could. They feel safe in your energy, and this safety gives them the courage to grow. Their heart softens when they think of you. Their love is no longer something they wish to hide. They want to embrace it fully even if it means challenging everything they once believed. This desire becomes stronger each time they recall your presence. They feel compelled to protect you, cherish you, and understand you with deeper compassion. This protective tenderness grows inside them like a quiet flame. This flame lights their path toward you. They no longer fear what others may think because your love has become more important than any opinion. Their soul is choosing authenticity over illusion. This shift is irreversible. Type Amen to claim heavenly blessing 717. They feel drawn to speak words they have held inside for far too long. These words carry truth, remorse, longing, and devotion. They are preparing to express them in a vulnerable way. Their heart is learning to see your appearance as a symbol of your unique journey. Every detail about you holds meaning, strength, and beauty in their eyes now. They admire the authenticity you carry. They have begun to fall in love with your presence more deeply than ever before. This love wraps around them like a warm light in moments of emotional darkness. It becomes their safe ground. Every moment without you feels incomplete. This incompleteness grows stronger the more they deny it. Their heart is ready to return to you. Type Amen for abundant blessings 5757.